I would like to welcome you all to the school year. So, my name is Mr. Davis, the head of school, and we sit around here all summer waiting for this day because this place is boring without you guys because you're what it's about. We are about students, we are about kids. We're excited to have you here, and our teachers are excited. All right, let's do this. So my focus this year, I just got done with my Bible 5 class. A lot of them are pretty close up here. We're going to talk a lot about relationships this year. We talked to the faculty and staff about it. I've talked to your parents about it. I'm talking to you about it. 1 Peter 4:8 is kind of our verse where it says, above all, love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sins. Offer hospitality to each other without grumbling. Talk about that next time. Each of you should use whatever gift you've received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in various forms. If anyone speaks, they should do so as one who speaks the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do it with strength God provides, that in all things God might be praised through Jesus Christ. To him be the glory forever and ever. Amen. So today I'm just talking about that first phrase. Above all, love each other deeply. Now, I'm a teacher. I'm going to see if my faculty listened to me the other day. So the word deeply, what does that mean, Mr. Dykstra? Stretch out, to be extended. So I always use this. So Eli wanted to be on camera, so you got to stand up. Just stand up. We'll do it together. It'll be fun. So we're going to stretch. We're going to try and touch our toes. So we'll face them. Touch your toes. One more time. That hurts, doesn't it? Can you get all the way down? Go. Push. All right, you stretched. Good job. You're going to have a seat. All right, there comes a point. The Greek word for this is ektenos, which means to stretch out. And when you do that, there gets a point when everyone's stretching, you get to this point and there's a little bit of pain. That's good. That's what we want. That's the love that we want to have for each other because that's the love God has for us. When I say to love God, love others as yourself, one of the reasons you struggle with that is, one, you don't love yourself very much. So how can you love God and others like yourself if you don't think of yourself very highly? You're fearfully and wonderfully made. Stop telling God or people that you're not any good. I don't want to hear it from you. I will sit down and tell you all the amazing things about each one of you. Yes, we're sinners, but we're saved sinners. So you can't love God and others like yourself until you have a healthy version of yourself. You're not filler. Don't think of yourself that way. You can't love that way. You are children of God. You can't have an ektenos love, a stretched out love, until you realize who you are. Love in a way that fights for others, not in a way that starts fights. I always like value-adding words. I get amazed sometimes the way we talk to each other. I mean, do you realize we're all brothers and sisters? We are. So use words that build that up, not that tear it down. It's very simple. It is so critical. And sometimes I sit there in these hallways and I hear you guys, I'm like, what are you doing? Would you ever want that kind of stuff said to you? No, you wouldn't. But I know why you do it. You do it sometimes because it's funny. And I like to laugh, I like to have fun, but not at the expense of others and the stuff that God came to clean up. Be a good friend. Stretch that friendship out. I love your loyalty. You guys are loyal. I love it. But your loyalty needs to be to Jesus first, not just to your friends. That's where it gets hard. Practice extreme gratitude. We have so much to be thankful for. I don't know if you realize it. There's a whole lot of new space in here. That cost us about $15 million. Completely paid for it. By people who care about you. Government doesn't give us any money. It is all donated, every bit of it. And you're sitting in here. This was another 25, 30 million. You're sitting in a place that costs 42 million because people care about you. They care about what happens here. They care about your heart, about your mind, about your education. So when you walk through here, take care of it. Be grateful. Realize that these people did all of this so that you can have a great experience, but also love Jesus. We're Christians. We have the good news. We have Jesus. So let's practice extreme gratitude. And as we close, remember all of those things Jesus already did for us. He lived, he died, he rose again with an ektenos love. He stretched out those arms on that cross. That's how much he loves you. He fought for you and continues to fight for you. He made you fearfully and wonderfully. He can be your best friend, and the gospel is the most greatest news ever. So let's have a great year.